While it's been said that beauty comes with a price, for one unfortunate woman, she's had to pay for it with her eyesight. The woman went blind after she was injected with a dermal filler Estafil at a clinic in Red Hill. Dermal fillers are used to temporarily reduce wrinkles and folds in the skin. They're classified by the Health Sciences Authority as Class D medical devices which carry the highest risk. Investigations are underway by HSA to examine batch-related defects that could have affected product safety and quality. This is the first time such a case is reported in Singapore. How safe are dermal fillers and aesthetic procedures in general? Dr. Tan Ying Zhou is here with us to get to the point. Doctor, first of all, how rare are such aesthetic mishaps?
Actually, such aesthetic mishap is really, really rare, especially in the context of when it's being done by doctors. I know you also mentioned that this is the first reported case in Singapore. However, it has happened before. It's just that it happens a lot outside the medical field. What I'm trying to say is there are a lot of illegal procedures being done that not being done by doctors, and it's very common or more common that such events happen. But when it comes to the aesthetic field wise, in terms of the medical field, these cases like that are actually very, very, very rare. I've been doing this for about 13 years now, and this is probably the second time that I've heard of this kind of case happening.
Doctor, given your experience, 13 years you mentioned, what are the top three aesthetic procedures in Singapore and what are the common side effects usually?
I'll say the top three. I mean, I can't, of course, I can't say it for the entire industry, but for us wise, I would say the top three would be number one would be lasers. Lasers is a very common thing. It's non-invasive, so a lot of people are open to it. The main side effect of lasers is essentially hyperpigmentation, meaning you get more pigments and discoloration of the skin if it's not done properly. The other two top out of the top three would be more injectables, just like Botox and fillers. So when it comes to Botox, it's actually very, very safe. The side effects that comes from Botox is essentially temporary. Essentially also mainly due to injecting too much, and the face becomes a little bit less expressive. So nothing too fatal or nothing too serious when it comes to Botox. However, when it comes to fillers, the most dangerous side effects of fillers, like we have seen, essentially is the damage of the skin and to some organs, such as, for example, our eyes, which can cause somebody his or her eyesight. So that is when a filler is being injected into the wrong area, or an area that's not supposed to be injected. For example, like a blood vessel, then a major blood vessel actually, then it can cause blindness when when that blood vessel is a blood vessel that directly supplies to the eye.
Doctor, say I want to get an aesthetic procedure like dermal fillers done. What should I look out for before starting on it? And what questions should I be asking the doctor or the aesthetic doctor like yourself?
And of course, there are many things to look out for. I mean, even for example, what kind of fillers and what brand of fillers you're actually getting, the credentials of the doctors, the amount of experience the doctor has, and like I mentioned before, are you actually getting it at a certified medical clinic? Are you getting it at a place that's done by a technician, or a place that is doing these procedures illegally? So I'll say the main questions when you go to a clinic to do a filler is to find out, number one, what type of filler are you using and what are the main side effects of this filler at that certain area you're getting the fillers at. So that should be one of the main questions that you should be asking the doctor, so that you can assess the risk, the pros and cons of getting the dermal filler done.